qualifiers in the game between Morocco and, well, Uganda. Egypt and Uganda met on day one. Egypt winning at 96-77. Morocco falling against Cape Verde. So now the battle of winless teams square off, followed by one between Cape Verde and Egypt. Here are the standings. Egypt and Cape Verde up at the top, and Morocco and Uganda down at the bottom. And of course, the aim is to finish at least in the top 3 of this group following this window, the next window, which will be in February, and then to play at the FIBA AfroBasket, which will be in Kigali, Rwanda. So no matter what happens today, a lot of work to do for both of these teams, especially as they began their campaigns with defeats. And nevertheless, both of them have high hopes of coming out and improving to 1-1 today, and a victory that would put them in the right frame of mind moving forward. Who's the favorites? Well, is it Uganda? Is it Morocco? Certainly on their day, Morocco, very tough team. We're going to have a pause now for the playing of the national anthems.
National anthem of Uganda. Referees of the game,
Well, the national anthems have been played, and we are now getting ready for the tip just a few minutes away. And get a look at the starting fives for both teams, for Morocco and for Uganda. Remember, Uganda opening up with a defeat as well as Morocco. So both of these teams looking to get off the proverbial snide today. And, well, as we've come to expect with these AfroBasket qualifiers. Expect the unexpected. We've seen some crazy games, certainly in Kigali already, and now the attention shifts here to Egypt, where the referees will be Babakar Gueye rather, from Senegal. Well, that was fast. Sorry, folks. I'll read them out to you again. When I get them. And we should get a look at the starting five for each team, so I'll try to be a little bit quicker this time. At the FIBA AfroBasket that was staged back in 2017, Morocco had a very good showing. They climbed all the way up to fourth. They got to the semifinals, and they lost eventually in the third place game to Senegal. Uganda finished 13th. They lost all three of their games. So the main thing is to get to the party, and then once you get there, make sure you make the most of it. Alhoa, Chua, Gorari, La'anini in that starting five, along with Benchkalina. Also, Coach Al Uriaki has all of his reserves. There he is. And we'll get a look at Uganda's starting five as well. That was Jihad Bench-Lika was that other guard in that starting five for Uganda. So Jerleba, Inabu, Opong, Gu, and Ish Wainwright. Raw Wire coming off the bench. Very important player for Coach Galanopoulos. There he is. So Uganda, again, it's an accomplishment for them to get to the party. We saw them in AfroBasket 2015. And we also saw them, as I just mentioned, in Senegal and Tunisia when the AfroBasket was held back in 2017. And they are looking to take a step up. The early performance suggested, well, maybe they haven't made that much progress, but it's hard to read too much into that, considering these guys have just gotten together and just started their campaign.
They help on you getting this play out. And other than that, if we need a set to go to, play out swim. Let's go, fellas. Hey, lock up. Go, guys.
So the players come out on the court here in Alexandria. And we are about ready to start. Inside the Al Ittihad Stadium. The groupie battle between Uganda and Morocco is underway. And it is Morocco wearing the red and the Ugandans in the white. Uganda defending the basket to the left on your screen, and already the dump down low, and the basket is, well, following up his own miss. The first basket is good by Mohamed Chua. Now an alley-oop pass, and the dunk announces the arrival in this game already of Ish Wainwright. Great start for Uganda. Nothing like an alley-oop dunk to get a team fired up. Certainly has opened the eyes of Morocco. Who are these guys? They must be saying. They're passing it around. Chua puts it on the deck again, and they have a shot clock violation. Ish Wainwright. And a foul has been called. Now Ish Wainwright gets inside, going hard to the basket. Pass down low, and the dunk by Chua. Well, he's a high flyer, and no surprise to see him living around the rim here at the early going. Remember, during this coronavirus pandemic, as we see the drive and the basket, can't have any fans here for that reason. So that was Jimmy Inabu getting his first 2 points of the game. Shot clock down to 5. And the ball turns over. This was beforehand. So ball handling miscue, palming the ball I think was the call. It wasn't traveling. And now Uganda with a chance to move in front. Chua coming from behind over Ish Wainwright. And driving in the charge after the steal by Chua. So Omar Laani. And going out of the game is Omar Laani. And coming in is El Masui. Three-point shot off the front of the iron. The drive and the foul. So there's Dingu. Big things expected of him by the Ugandans. Big things expected from a big man.
One point, Morocco team.
So the first one is good for Morocco and for Benchlika. So eventually his 2 free throws are good for Morocco. Now Uganda probe, move it around, outside, into the corner. Driving in, swatted by Chua. Really making an impact here early on. And then his pass batted away by Jimmy Inabu. And pulling up on the break and missing was Robinson Opong. Chua drifts in, puts it up. He is definitely Mr. Activity for this Morocco team. Inabu into the corner. Opong behind the arc. Front and side of the rim. A little bit of a crazy drive there by Kareem Gurauri. And here is Opong.
2 points, number 6 of that team.
All knotted at 6. And another foul has been called. And the first one is good. And the second not. And the turn and the bump and the foul. Robinson Opong trying to get some clarification. Seven to 6 Morocco. They've maintained possession here. Kareem Gurauri has it. Little jump hook. Little crazy shot there from El Masoui. Opong floats in, follows up the miss. Nothing but red shirts underneath the basket. And that long shot well off. Druleba brings it up for Uganda. James Okello in the game for Uganda, number 10. Here's Ish Wainwright from the left corner. Chua. He was pushed by Ish Wainwright. He was just absolutely shoved down.
Substitution of team.
Well, he wasn't so much shoved as just kind of bumped. So Ish Wainwright takes his first breather. You wouldn't expect him to play 40 minutes. So it's Inabu, Mugarwa number 11, Okello, Opong, and Rawire in the game right now. And it's Chua, who continues to cause problems all over the court. Well, that was a long shot. A good anticipation by Inabu to come up with a steal. Opong. I tell you, Opong, Inabu made the incredible hustle play. And and then he got it to Opong, and then he was wide open, but Opong took the shot instead of giving it back to Inabu. Chua, meanwhile, shot over. Now here comes Rawire. Good, strong body. Oh, nice bounce pass inside, but not going up strong with Stanley Mugarwa. Nowhere to go for Chua, but he is fouled. So we've got Benchlika, Chua, El Masui, Garari, and now Hamza Zewani in the game for Morocco.
Ugandan team, 5 out, 8 in. Substitution, 24 Morocco.
There's Coach George Gallinopoulos.
55 out.
You know, Mandy Girouni, one of his assistant coaches, used to be the head coach. He was the head coach when I called the AfroBasket with Lloyd Gardner back in 2015. That was in just on the outskirts of Tunis in Rades. Here he is, Chua, wreaking havoc, taking it up to 10 points. And he makes both free throws, 27 years of age, and in his prime. He goes over to the bench. Now let's see how they fare with their main man out of the game. Coming in for him is Mohamed Absalam, who wears number 9. Mid-range jump shot, boy, looked good, didn't he? Rawire. Bounce pass, nowhere to go. And Anas El Masui got the ball down low where he'd like it, but wasn't able to do anything with it.
Timeout.
And then a timeout has been called. So with 11 minutes, excuse me, with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter, it's Morocco up 11-8 on Uganda.
Hey, on continue avec les bras, on ne saute pas. Hey, on ne saute pas. فهمنا؟ هنايا شوف سكي انس انت هنايا حيل راك كتهود بزاف هنايا بغيتك هنا هاي اوكي. Alors on a le 6.
Well, here are some of the Chua highlights. Saw him encouraging his teammate when he came out and got a tongue lashing. Good leadership from him. He has got right now, Chua, 8 points, 5 rebounds. He didn't even play for the entirety of the first quarter. He could have a big number today. That was Tony Draleva missing it from deep. Oh, nice cut from the baseline.
Number 24, Morocco.
Yassine Haila. Garari with the assist. 5 points now, the lead for Morocco. Rawire gets it down low, and James Okello was fortunate to get that back.
Substitution, Morocco team, 24-44 in, 6 out.
Oh, nice cut, and now this creates an opportunity. Stanley Mugarwa was going up for the throwdown, but was fouled. There's the name Titus on his the back of his jersey.
One point, Ugandan team. One point.
And the second is good as well.
Ugandan team.
We're back to a three-point game here. Oh, nice bounce pass. Nope, he gets away from the young big. Turnover on Hamza Zewani. No look pass to the corner. How about that, Titus? Stanley Mugarwa drills it. And now the ball goes off the hands of the Moroccan, and it's Uganda basketball. Raw wire again. This time a little long. Now in the corner. That's good. Count it.
2 points, 24, 2 points.
So Yassine Haila. Oh no, that was a 2. His foot was on the line. It's always frustrating to hit a shot like that where you just need a couple more inches and it's a three-pointer, but he'll take it as Morocco reclaim the lead. Dreleba dribbles to his left. Now foul.
Substitution, number 10 in, 44 out, Moroccan team.
So Hamzi Fulani goes out, and Mohamed Chua comes back in for the final minute and 3 seconds of the first quarter. Let's see if he can add to his first quarter stats, which are already impressive. 8 points and 5 rebounds. Yep, he gets another rebound. He may have double-double by the end of the first quarter. And the three-point attempt rattles out for Hamzi Zewani. And Stanley Mugarwa this time not able to get it to go down. Entry pass and knocked away from Chua, but then he gets it back. No, he's wrestling. Good effort. I'll tell you, Stanley Mugarwa is really doing the business. He's working hard. Picking it up down low, going hard to the basket. So we're talking free throws here now for number 10, James Akello. And he makes the first. And he sinks the second, and he ties it again. 14 seconds here in the first half. Morocco trying to beat some full court pressure to get it across midcourt. Now they're up against the clock from the baseline, and they've got to hurry. Uganda, they're not going to get a shot off. Well, even Steven. 15 apiece for Uganda and Morocco at the end of one. So the early numbers, and the three-point shot not really coming into play too much. So looking at the highlights of the first quarter, and you see a lot of Chua, who had 8 points and 7 rebounds, in fact, in this one, as well as 2 blocks. So definitely the man of the moment. Whereas for Uganda, some fine play from Stanley Mugarwa, who had that three-pointer. Got the qualifiers in this window, and the next window will be in February. So mark that down on your calendars. More great FIBA AfroBasket qualifiers coming your way as teams try to make it to Kigali, Rwanda.
Rebounding out of this zone is what's going to get us. You understand? Everybody good? Yeah. This group's playing well. Keep it up. Keep that energy.
Defense. It's our defense. It's defense. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Hey, come on, hey, rebound.
Second quarter, Morocco position.
$15 apiece, Uganda and Morocco. And a very entertaining game to play and to watch. Long shot, short. Morocco get it back again, wide open. That's a mistake. You don't want to give him too many out there. Now Chua, the third bite at the cherry, and he gets it and is also fouled. Eric Rawwire raises his hand to say he was guilty of the foul. But let's see, in fact, if that's who they have called it on, because it didn't look like it. No, in fact, it was on Komakech. So he does not take full advantage, but he's oh so close to a double-double. Good, strong move, Rawwire, but boy, that is an impressive front line for Morocco. Stanley Mergawa misses, but good, strong follow, and it goes for James Okello. Uganda attacking the basket with without any fear, despite some impressive front line men. Does not capitalize. Morocco and a tight one here with Uganda, 17 apiece. Too long. Mergawa not able to corral it. Look at Morocco chasing the basketball. Good hustle, but they're not going to come up with it. Abdel Karim El Hawa diving for the ball out of bounds.
15 in, 4 out.
Rawwire gets in the paint. Drive and follow is good. Morocco back in front. Mergawa, will it be his second three? No, he misses off to the right. Bounce pass to Chua, but good hustle from behind to knock it away.
Substitution Uganda, 13 in, 11 out.
So that was great hustle by Anas El Masoui to get that putback. Here's Uganda trying to tie it again. Quickly to the other end. Three-point shot is good. Excuse me, no, he just grazed the outside of the net. From my angle, it looked like it was in.
Substitution Uganda, number 5 in, 12 out.
Three-pointer just grazes the outside of the net. And again, Uganda get it across midcourt. Ish Wainwright. Pass goes outside. Truleva misses from deep. And again, Morocco turn it over. Now on the break, an excellent job. Whenever they attack the basket, good things are happening.
Ugandan team,
Called goal interference. Inabu got it up off the glass before it was blocked. So he ties it up at 19. The Silverbacks doing a great job taking on the Moroccans. Oh, the pass goes off the hands of Chua, and really the turnovers, obviously a lot of the turnovers are because Uganda are cutting off the passes, but they have now got 11 turnovers. Morocco, just 1 turnover for Uganda, and Uganda had 7 points off those turnovers. So that is a big factor in this game. Inabu. Ish Wainwright, what a pass. And you got to be careful with that type of reaction. You might get a technical. Referee does not like to see that type of reaction from Anas El Masoui. He's going to come out of the game. Ali Sakini comes into the game. Here's Opong, and Robinson Opong buries the three-pointer. The Silverbacks have taken the lead. Chua at the free throw line. Solid as a rock. He's got 10 points and 11 rebounds. 12 points and 11 rebounds. Ish Wainwright, though, another three-pointer for Uganda. And now they've got a 4-point advantage, their biggest of the game. Morocco pass it around on the perimeter, looking for an opening. And that is not going to be allowed. Foul apparently on Wainwright.
Substitution Uganda. 9 in,
Well,
10 out.
he's got 3 fouls. That's why he's so upset. And he probably did not foul, but he reached. And when you reach, that's all the ref needs. Once he sees the reach, he's asking himself, did he make contact? Gallinopoulos telling Ish Wainwright to go take a seat. That's a big loss. He just hit a three-pointer. And not only that, Ish Wainwright has received a technical foul. Unbelievable. What a sequence. So he picks up his 3rd foul. He complains, and then he gets a technical. Alley-oop, and it's good. Drileba, good pass from the perimeter. Uganda have to block out that little bit of adversity, which really was not what they needed. 3-point shot, nope. And again, Uganda run. Opong has it midway through the 2nd quarter. Driving in and scoring. Excellent play. He knows he's really complicated things now for his teammates. Getting that 4th foul. That was Dengu, who scored for Uganda for the 4-point lead.
2 points, Morocco team.
So Karim Gourari Puts it up and in. 29-27. And Uganda's Jimmy Inabu drives down the lane, and another foul sends the Ugandan to the free throw line.
Substitution Morocco, number 4 in, 5 out.
Well, these referees have let it be known, if you are going to remonstrate, they're not going to have it. That technical was called on Ish Wainwright, taking him from 3 fouls to 4. And anybody else that risks that, well, they've already been warned, so they need to button it. Chua dribbles it, loses it out of bounds. Great play by Okello. He's been solid tonight. 4 points, 2 rebounds, and some good defense. 2 steals as well. Jimmy Inabu also has 4 assists and 2 steals to go with his 6 points.
Substitution. Morocco team, 25 in, 27 out.
Omar Laanini goes back into the game. Al Sakini goes out. Jaleba does not score. Now Opong. Robinson Opong with another chance for Uganda. What a pass. What a play. Great cut. Excellent pass by Okello. He just continues to make plays.
2 points Morocco.
And they are going to count that. So excellent response by Karim Gourari. Opong with the foul. Look at this.
One point Morocco.
So the 3-point play reduces the deficit to 3 points. Opong buries it. He's feeling it right now. Oh, almost a travel there by Chua. And coming from behind over the back was Chua. So he commits the foul.
Substitution number 5 in, 4 out.
So Chua has 2 fouls.
Number 9 in.
Ben Shlika's in the game.
10 out.
El Hood's in the game, number 5. Talking about, there's Chua, so he goes out, so that's a loss. And Mohamed Absulam comes into the game, the youngster. Jaleba, meanwhile, misses.
One point to Uganda, number 4.
7 points, the biggest lead of the game for Uganda. So Okello picks up the foul.
Substitution Uganda. Number 11, 12 in, 10 and 6 out.
Great first half by Okello. He goes over to the bench. And the first one is good for Karim Gourari, who has 6 points.
1 point Morocco. Substitution Uganda. Number 18, number 4 out.
So Komakech comes back into the game for Djurleba. Just under 3 minutes to go. And a balanced first half, although Uganda have taken some of the momentum here. And traveling called on Dingu. Two and a half minutes to go in the first half. Oh, tough drive down the lane, scored by Abdel Karim El Hawa. Three-point shot from Dingu. Bada bing, bada boo from Dingu. And the lead goes up to 40-35. Three-point shot from the young man, Absalam. Boy, Morocco really are putting up the threes. They're just not hitting them. So timeout on the court, and Uganda with 1:44 to go in this first half, looking good. They lead it 40-35.
Hey, same KY piece that we talked about this morning. Right-hand driver. What does he do? He drives right, straight down the middle. Straight down the middle, every single time. We have to have more attention to detail. They're very, very good, capable basketball players. You guys understand? And so are you. You just have to pay attention to detail. Pay attention to detail, attention to detail. Right-hand driver. Gap that. Stay in front. And we have to box out. Everybody's just turning and looking and gravitating towards the ball.
Well, Gallinopoulos saying, hey, we talked about this. We talked about this. The point guard, Abdel Karim El Hawa, likes to drive to his right with his right hand, so force him left. You got to pay attention to detail. $12 points, 11 rebounds for Chua, all in a day's work. It'll be interesting to see what his line is at the end of the game. Dingu again. Oh, what a wonderful drop step. And did not finish, but he is a talent. Dingu again. Now roll wire. Dingu gets inside. Tough move, missed everything. Three-point shot finally falls from Morocco, and it's suddenly a two-point game. Final 30 seconds. Raw wire passes out, and the ball goes off Jimmy and Abu. Uganda get it back. Dingu forces his way in there and is denied, and play is stopped as the referees go and check on Abdelkarim El Hawa. Ooh. He got a knee, looked like on the hip.
Timeout, Morocco.
So timeout has been called by Morocco. Try to set a play here for the last 13 seconds. So let's listen in.
ثواني دخل عود كريم دغيا دغيا هنا هنا الو جو فو لا انا لا سورتي جي سورتي دو زهواني جي جو تو في ici اوكي شعاع
Zone arrière, zone arrière.
اسمعني شعاع هنا دونك on va faire descendre la balle انت تعال زهواني اعمل لا remise et tu fais descendre la balle شعاع هنا كوريري هنا جهاد هنا عمر هنا.
Some of the highlights of this game, and now Morocco down 2 will try to tie it or possibly take the lead if they get the 3. And they end up chucking one up. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. It certainly wasn't a well-taken shot by Karim Goruri. At halftime, Uganda lead Morocco 40-38. So Uganda 9 of 21 inside the arc, 5 of 16 from deep, 7-11 at the line. Morocco 11 of 13 at the line, just 1 3-pointer for them. That could change the complexion if they start hitting some threes. Morocco dominating the glass. That's got to be a concern for Galanopoulos, who also works as the head coach of the G League side Texas Legends. So here's a look back at some of the action from the first half, and Chua making himself known early and often. Ended up having 12 points, 11 rebounds, and almost 14 and a half minutes. Ish Wainwright, big talent for this team, coming out making some plays, but got into foul trouble, picked up his 3rd foul, and then when he was protesting it, or expressing his dismay, he got hit with a technical. So he now has 4 fouls. That's a rarity. That didn't happen very often in the first half. So Morocco, remember, who not only made it to the AfroBasket a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, 2017, but made it to the semifinals before finishing 4th, are trailing what I think is a much improved Uganda team. And they've got their work cut out. A variety of players hurting them, including Stanley Mugarwa with that three-point shot. And you've got James Okello, making passes, playing strong, going to the rim. Jimmy Inabu, consistently good for this team. He's got 8 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. Robinson Opong has hit a couple of three-pointers today. He's got 8 points. Eric Wawire has a couple points and 2 rebounds. Dingu has impressed with 5 points, a couple of rebounds, and Ish Wainwright 5 points, but he's got those 4 personal fouls. So a lot to like about Uganda. For Morocco, in addition to Mohamed Chua, Karim Gourari has 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, he is potentially on his way to a triple-double. So that is certainly a eyebrow-raising possibility. Hasn't shot it particularly well. He's got 3 of 9 field goals. He's just perfect at the line, 3 of 3. So here's a look at Chua. He really does play the game above the rim. Watch this. And we'll also get a look. I don't know if we're going to look at Jimmy Inabu or Robinson Opong for Ukraine, because they both have 8 points. But here's a little bit more Chua. And it's going to be Inabu. Apologies to Robinson Opong. Inabu has the 8 points and the 5 assists and the 2 steals. He's been solid. That was him cutting to the basket and catching the pass by Okello. So we are at halftime, and Uganda on top 40-38. Don't go away. We'll be right back before the start of the second half.
Pedro with that layup for Angola. Hannah drives it up. Oh, denied superbly. Pedro responsible for that. And maybe that might just provide a bit more heart for Angola in this second half. 20th. Adams is losing the ball in a way. Paolo with a jump, and that is strong. He'll get the extra 2. Ball knocked away. Macklin bin Rondon. Beautiful bounce pass. Oh, flying in and dunking the 40-year-old Liban. The man hit the runway and soared in for the one-handed. Lifestyle that in Kigali. How about the jam?
Throws it off his back.
Oh my Lord! Are you serious?
He dunked over the entire back defense. I mean, this is something else right now. Both teams really going at it. Really
basketball.
Well, folks, we've got a humdinger for you here, just like all over the continental qualifiers. We've had, including in Europe, we've had some upsets. As Uganda looked to spring, I think, what would be an upset here over Morocco. Serbia had fallen to Switzerland just now. Unbelievable. Yesterday we had Lithuania lose to Denmark. But Venezuela almost upset. Excuse me, we had Colombia almost upset Venezuela last night in the Americas. Let's listen to Coach Gallinopoulos.
Just come across and just like stop and seal your man, like stop looking behind you. You just dump it right into it, turn around for a bucket. If not, you catch out here, that's fine. You got the back screen, bang. You got Robinson slipping out right to the corner. You have those options, otherwise just play out of it, okay? Defensively, let's blitz the first ball screen. Blitz only the first ball screen, okay? And that's what this is. That's what this is. Blitz and ball screen. The first ball screen. And that's it, otherwise we're in game. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Guys, let's close this game. 1, 2, 3. Close this game, guys. Now. Now. Get 3 stops in a row.
Coach Gallinopoulos lowered his voice as if he could see that our microphone was in the huddle, so he didn't want us to hear it. But we could still hear it. Talking about the ball screens. And for Morocco, well, again, this is a team that is not going to go away. They are going to be right on them until the very end. A lot of work to do for Uganda. Obviously leading by just 2 points. It's all about who wants it more, this type of game. Is it going to be Uganda in white, or will it be the Moroccans in the red? Now Uganda attacking the basket to the left on your screen as the second half gets underway. And what a nice start to the second half by Dingu. Driving in and missing, and Dingu gets the rebound. Dingu played at North Texas. I don't know if that's how he met Gallinopoulos or not, with Gallinopoulos being down in Texas, the Texas Legends. Truleba dumps it off to Gu. This time, Gu is met at the rim by Chua. So it'll be Morocco basketball. Great defense by Morocco. Abdel Karim went to his right again. This time missed the shot. Robinson Opong passes it back outside to Ish Wainwright, who's in the game with the 4 fouls. Little jump hook by Alaani. And then the ball goes off Chua. Or no, the ball went off of Uganda. I thought it was going to be Uganda basketball, but it's Moroccan basketball. See if they try to get Wainwright out of the game. Bounce pass to Chua. He loses it. Here comes Robinson Opong in the open floor. And he hands it off. Ish Wainwright puts it up and in. Uganda running it well, and the Moroccan coaches shouting from the bench, trying to get his players awake. They trail by 7 points. Oh boy, Abdel Karim hits the three-pointer. We talked about how desperately Morocco need to start hitting some shots from the perimeter, and that is a warning sign right there. Abdel Karim El Hua. Oh, nice action by Ish Wainwright right at the end there to tap the ball to Opong. Now Jimmy Anabu. Floodgates, or rather the path open to the basket. And Robinson Opong doesn't get it off in time with the shot clock winding down and expiring. Wonderful basketball game here in Alexandria, Egypt. The FIBA AfroBasket 2021 qualifier between Uganda in white and Morocco in red. Both of these teams losing in their opening games. Neither wants to go 0-2 heading into tomorrow. What a move down low once again by Dingu. He is proving to be the real deal in this third quarter. Chua. And Garari has it knocked out of his hands. Uganda, Robinson, Opong for three. Their biggest lead of the game now, his third three-pointer as well. Opong takes it up to 50-41. Stepping inside the arc. And again, another miss. Here come the Silverbacks. Bounce pass. Back, another three for Opong. And the three is good. The lead has ballooned to 12 points. And Uganda, with the wind in their sails, look as confident as they ever have on a basketball court, folks. This is an impressive showing by Uganda. They are sending out a message right now. They intend on being in Kigali for the AfroBasket. Still a long way to go in this one. But Uganda playing exceptionally well in this third quarter.
Okay, we have to do that. Alors, Naya, on n'est pas en train de donner la balle dedans dans la 2. Je veux donner la balle dedans. Ok? Et on joue. Vous l'avez dit. Va au 45 et tu lui donnes la balle et tu joues avec lui. Ok? Peut-être il y a un inside-outside. Ok? Naya, هاي العبية défense Naya. ولا tous tu stick avec. Hey, listen. Ne regardez pas moi le score d'avant. On ne regarde pas le score.
Well, Opong has really caught fire now. It's clear he really wants to help his team out from three-point range. I mean, that's one of his skills, shooting the basketball. Now Morocco come right out and go right down the lane. Abdel Karim, he's been very effective with his penetration. And a chance for a three-point play for the second time. His coach will like that coming out of the timeout. Look at that, though. Uganda beat him right down the floor. Inabu released early. What a blinder of a game, folks. Chua for three. Good. Morocco are not cowering at all. They are getting up and down the floor well themselves now. 8 points to deficit. Oh boy, the path is opened. And Dingu was going in for the dunk. Chua got right in his way at the end, but committed the foul. Got him with the body. Boy, this Dingu kid is the real deal for Uganda. A lot to be excited about. This Ugandan basketball team. Here he is. Makes both free throws.
Substitution, number 12, number 5 out.
Chua just hit 1 3 from that spot. Now driving in, and Elani, or no, excuse me, it is Yassine Haila earns his opportunity to get a three-point play. Calling it very tight. Does not take advantage, however. Raw wire. Now Wainwright. Chua gets in the paint, goes hard. And he gets free throws. Ding takes a breather. I think Morocco were claiming that there was goal interference or goaltending. So Chua makes the first. Cuts it back to a 7-point lead for Uganda. So now down to 6. Good response by Morocco. Facing some adversity in answering the call. Wainwright. And his shot high off the rim, bounces down. Then it was Rollwire that tried to get it to go back up and kind of lost control of it. Garui for 3. And just like that, the lead has been cut to 3 points. Great response by Morocco. Opang didn't catch it cleanly, otherwise I think he would have gone up, but here's Draleba. The lead is 5 points now for Uganda. Morocco, can they keep the pressure on? And now the reach and the foul on James Okello. Pass to Alalani, and just couldn't quite finish as strongly as he wanted. But pass overhead to Ish Wainwright. Gets it back outside. They swing it. Opong for three. Good. He rattles in another one. Boy, he's been having a terrific game. 5 3-pointers now for Robinson Opong. And the lead goes back to 8. Tough drive. That's not gonna make Kalinopoulos happy, because once again he went to his right. Abdul Karim rather. Opong floats in, gets it to go. He's turning into the scoring machine now. Robinson Opong, 19 points for him. Abdul Karim yet again drives in and banks it in. And there could be a tongue lashing coming over here. After another, boy, that doesn't look good. It's
Substitution.
Omar Laani lying down. Hopefully he's going to be okay. They come to check on him. It's almost as if he's passed out. Watch what happens. Oh. I think the head of Draleba hits him as he came driving in. His teammate came driving in, and he may have been knocked out. So worrying scenes here in Alexandria as Omer Laani appeared to take a blow to the head from Draleba's head unintentionally, and they might take him off on a stretcher. He was sprawled out, laying on his back, not moving. And players are quiet. They immobilize his head just to make sure that he hasn't suffered a neck injury. All types of concerns about a concussion, a neck injury, and of course you want to take precautions if possible, but I'm guessing they're going to go have an immediate look at him and make sure he's okay. So our thoughts are with him as he is taken away. He still looks like he might be kind of dazed and out of it. That was the collision with Draleba. And the answer for Morocco will be to go with their young center, Mohamed Abu Salam, 24 years of age. That's one of the challenges of sports when your teammate especially goes down and is hurt, like Omar Laani, is you've got to put that out of your mind and go play some basketball. So good luck to him and good luck to his team trying to bounce back, trying to recover. Here's Ish Wainwright penetrating, passing, and the ball goes to the right. Then it ends up back with Rawwire again, and there for the follow. And they do a great job of staying with it. And Okello, now a foul has been called on Uganda. So that, I think, is going to put Morocco on the free throw line because they're over the limit. So it'll be Abdel Karim El Hawa, who has been giving Uganda a hard time with his drives to the basket. And he was well short with that. So again, Omer Laani has been taken away on stretcher after a nasty collision with Draleba of Uganda. And hopefully he'll recover quickly. Here's Ish Wainwright. Now, little pump fake and a miss. Rawwire chases it down. They did not reset the shot clock. Opong banks it in. Boy, he can't miss. It doesn't matter. That's his 6th three-pointer of the game. And Morocco get it right back. What a game. Yassine Haila, 2nd three-pointer of the game. Ish Wainwright floats in. But they did not give Haila a 3 on that other one. It was a long 2. So he's got 3 threes, three shots inside the arc and the 3. Now, this was Opong from the next county. And the seas parted, and the wide open layup was there for Morocco and Yassine Haila. Now the foul in the backcourt with 7.2 seconds, Abdus Salam. And they can commit even more fouls if they don't want Uganda to take a shot here. They've got a couple more they can commit. Oh, wow. And an unsportsmanlike foul has been called for holding. This is a major mistake by the 24-year-old Abu Salam. It'll be 2 free throws and possession. So Ish Wainwright goes to the line and makes the first. Still playing with 4 fouls and misses the second. So 7.2 seconds remain. The lead is now 8 points. Morocco can still foul again. Obviously, they don't want to do an unsportsmanlike as they just did. And Wainwright puts it up, but I don't think they're going to give him free throws. Garari whistled for the foul. Four seconds. They inbound it. Opong. Wow! Boy, that is an exclamation mark on a quite remarkable quarter for Robinson Opong. He did not miss. He was on fire in that quarter. Uganda lead at 74-64 at the end of 3. And their three-point shooting has been tremendous. 10 of 24. A lot of that Robinson Opong. Well, feast your eyes on these highlights. A lot of Dingu and Robinson Opong for Uganda, and some solid play as well from the Moroccans, but Uganda shot the ball exceptionally well. They moved it well, and they have put themselves into a great position to get a first win in the qualifications. Here come Uganda now. They have the first possession after having a three-point trip down the floor. And raw wire back to Opong, and finally shows he's human. He misses one. Opong 9 of 16 from the floor, 6 of 11 from three-point range. Most of his good work was done in that third quarter. Garui takes it down low and scores. He's having a nice game as well. 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And another jump shot for that man. He's not cooling off at all, is he? Oh no, that was Komake, excuse me. That was a 3. So now an 11-point lead for Uganda. Garui. Raw wire. That was short. Here's been a weapon for Morocco, but even he's off target this time. Yassine Haila. And yet another three-pointer for Robinson Opong. That is one confident shooter right there. 10 of 17 from the floor, 27 points.
Substitution Morocco, 6 in, 24 out.
Wow. Good fortune that time for Ish Wainwright. The ball fell kindly to him. And Uganda now leading by 16, their biggest advantage of the game. Penetration, drive, and the basket will count for Chua. So Opong goes out for a breather. This is the foul on Dingu. Chua down the low blocks. "13 points the advantage." A long way to go here for Uganda, and Morocco aren't going to go anywhere. Remember, they've lost Omar Lani to an injury. He was stretchered off the court. And Uganda called timeout. So I guess he doesn't want the microphone in the huddle, so he takes his players out onto the court to talk strategy. Gallinopoulos. I would be surprised if somebody was listening and funneling that information to Morocco, but anyway, maybe he's worried about tactics also being kind of discussed by or observed by the next opponents. Dingu. 12 points, 4 rebounds. I mean, take your pick for this Uganda team. They've got a lot of impressive players out there that are raising eyebrows. Great defense by Jimmy Anabu. Ish Wainwright, diagonal pass, and well, Dreleva didn't mess around. He went ahead and took the open three. Now Chua pulls his way down low. Here comes Morocco. And Uganda stay with it, but then they lose it. And now it's a 2-on-2 break. Chua. And the charge, and Ish Wainwright was crossing his fingers, hoping he wasn't going to pick up foul number 5.
Substitution.
He definitely didn't flop, which is what Chua was suggesting. Now Robinson Opong coming back into the game, and Rawwire going out. Well, Jimmy Anabu did the hard work of getting to the rim, but then he missed his layup. And then Anabu comes down and commits the foul. Didn't need to do that. And the problem that Uganda have now is they're over the limit. So Morocco are going to be going to the free throw line the rest of the way. And they've been making their free throws. They're 16 of 20. So fouls like that. not good. Chua, meanwhile, is, well, maybe it is a good thing. Chua misses the first one. Kareem Garawi still 15 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He's getting close to a triple-double. Keep an eye on that one.
1 point Morocco. Substitution Morocco. Number 9, 24 in, 10 and 15 out.
So he goes out, in fact. That's not going to help his case, Kareem Garawi, for a triple-double. But here comes Uganda now, leading by 10. And Shaleva missed the layup. Oh, good hands by Inabu. Abdel Karim goes left this time and still finds his way back to the free throw line. And his first attempt is off target. Remember, both of these teams lost their opening games in the qualifiers. So there is a sense of urgency here. Abdel Karim makes the second. So it's a 9-point game. Jimmy Inabu. Quick pass to Dreleva. Oh, and he missed the layup. Pass outside this time, and another layup, and they are going right into the lane. They believe they can get what they want when they drive to the basket. So good response by Yassine Haila. He's now got 13 points, and the lead is 82-75.
Horns rub, okay? We've got Ish, we've got Dang, we've got Robinson, Tony, and Jimmy, okay? Ball hits, turn, you got the back door, just hit the layup, okay? The back door, okay? Jimmy comes here, hits Ish. Get on this side of the big with your back face to the basket and go. Now we got a double stagger for Robinson, then we got Tony coming off the second one, and then Dang, I want you turning, I want you sealing your man. If he doesn't let him have it, then you're flashing Ish, okay?
Our defense is up. Our defense, guys. Defense on 3, 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Get 3 in a row. Get 3 in a row.
That was Robinson Opam banking it in, one of his many three-pointers on the day. And Uganda losing a little bit of steam here, and Gallinopoulos calling the timeout. And now the turnover by Jimmy Inabu. Dreleva fouls from behind. And definitely Uganda's lead right now does not look safe. Well, this guy has been tough since he's come into the game. He's got 14 points now. Morocco showing why they were able to get to the semifinals, sticking with it even in the difficult times, even after losing a key player like Laani. Putting the pressure back on Uganda, letting them know they're going to have to finish this thing strong if they want to win. And he gets a friendly roll. The ball goes in. And Nabu takes his time and gets the second one to go as well. So the lead back to 7. 4.5 minutes remaining. Abdul Salam, his pass.
Substitution Morocco, number 10 in, number 9 out.
And Parumi gets it back to us. 85-79 now, 5-point game. Boy, dangerous dribbling there by Wainwright. He gets it to, oh, and the follow is there from Dingu. Draleba missed the layup, but he missed it so badly that it went on to the other side, and it was a perfect, almost pass to Dingu, who threw it down with both hands. And again, why are you fouling Inabu? You're putting him on the free throw line.
Number 5 in, number 6 out.
Wow, what a reprieve. Takes his time, makes the second. Ish Wainwright still with the 4 fouls. Ball batted out, good hustle, great play. Nope, they're not able to save it. Morocco come up with it. Ball hit out of bounds, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. A lot of work to still be done for Uganda. Morocco not feeling like they're fighting against the clock right now. They're just playing hard. Chua. The drive out to the perimeter. And he was not attempting the shot. So I think he's going to get 2 free throws. Well, I think he was inside the arc anyway. Draleba nailed him. They are really making this a tough deal to close for Uganda. And they have indeed called an unsportsmanlike. What a decision. 2 free throws and possession. Wow. I guess they're ruling he was a little bit out of control, but he only makes 1 of the 2. Some free throw misses now helping Uganda and hurting the Moroccans. Abdel Karim now with 20 points. Kurari. And then he throws it out of bounds. Boy, what a turnover. He thought his teammate was going to be there, and he wasn't on the wing. Here comes Ish Wainwright. Opong floats in, and here he is again, folks. Robinson Opong, 29 points. 3-pointer wide open, nope. Ball hit out of bounds, and it's Uganda basketball. This is a huge play. He had to shoot it over a couple of different Moroccan players. Brilliant performance today by Opong.
Il faut y croire. On va y croire. Il faut y croire. Gourani, je veux que tu prennes le match dans tes mains maintenant. Je veux que tu pénètres. Je veux que tu provoques tes fautes. Tu le fais et tu peux le faire. OK? Chauffe. On va y croire. On continue la pression ديالنا. شو ما تنفعلياش اللور. بغيت نمشيو. قول لي شنو. نمشي حنا دابا صافي اونزي. تا قلت لك رجع في الاول باسكو يافي بيرسون. مثلا اللي حايل رجع. جينا نتسنى. OK? Alors maintenant on va jouer la 2.
One of the many shots made by Robinson Opong. And you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, but you know when you bank it in like that, you're just having a great day. And 7 of 12 from three-point range. But also driving and scoring some tough baskets. And this is interesting how they have Ish Wainwright bringing the basketball up the floor. Which also is interesting because it pulls Chua away from the basket. Inabu for three, and it's good. Wow. Uganda not finished drilling the three-pointers. They have hit a bunch today. Chua to the corner. And the answer is there. What a performance by him coming off the bench, helping his team maintain some hope here. Yassine Haila now with 18 points in 15 minutes. Well, they turn it over. 7 points, the lead, 135. Morocco, what do you do? Continue to penetrate and take the layup if you can get it. Otherwise, pass it out for the open three. Morocco player slow to get up. Here he goes. Yep, he gets blocked. They were waiting on him that time. And Ish Wainwright. And one other thing you want to consider. Oh, Inabu goes down. I don't think a foul is called, but he slipped. He lost his footing. One other thing you might want to consider is goal differential. You know, down the road, what happens if these two teams are tied, potentially, or there's a three-way tie for the second and third spots? You know, it could go to goal differential. So you want to keep fighting if you're Morocco and get as close as possible. Every possession is vital. And for Uganda, you want to win by as many points as possible. Choa going up against Wainwright. Abdel Karim. He misses, and Robinson Opong called for the foul on Yassine Haila. So Robinson Opong fouls out of the game. This thing is not over, folks. Uganda, they're going to have to close it out. Right now, it's a 6-point game, and this guy, you can't speak highly enough. I mean, he has been unreal in 16 minutes, 19 points. Now 20. You better get the ball to your good free throw shooters. So Gurari fouls, but it wasn't. This is the disadvantage of not committing fouls. Morocco still have to commit another one before they start putting them on the line. if that's the strategy that they want to adopt, as opposed to just playing defense, trying to get the rebound.
But if you just give us one, just one for one.
Uganda very suspicious about watching eyes and listening ears. They don't want anybody to see what they're drawing up over there for this game or for the future. Interesting. But Guy, you really got to salute them. I mean, they have not stopped playing. They have, you know, sometimes you get a lead, you're like, oh, can we hold on to it? Maybe we need to spread it out. Don't rush. They have attacked. They have dealt with pressure by attacking pressure. Now the inbounds pass. They get the pass down to the baseline. Oh, and Jimmy Anabu not able to hold on. And that's what I'm talking about, folks. Morocco, if they go down and hit three, they're trailing by just 2 points. Or likewise, a basket, and they're down 3. Chua gets inside. He cuts it to a 3-point deficit. And they foul, just the 4th team foul on Ish Wainwright. So any more will put Uganda on the line. Boy, you really have to applaud Morocco for just never, ever giving up. They have fought. The game is 40 minutes long, and they are playing every single minute. But I believe Chua is just fouled out. Wainwright has it. And he throws it out of bounds. Incredibly. He was trying to get the ball to Komakesh. Now they can tie it with a 3. And instead they will go to the line for a couple of free throws. And you can't help but feel right now you like Morocco's chances, the way they've come back and the way they did not, Uganda, handle that pressure. And Ding Gu has fouled out, so Chua has also fouled out for Morocco. Oh, if you're going to miss a free throw, Morocco, you want to miss the second one, not the first. Boy, what a nail biter. .8 seconds remain. Takes a deep breath, and this time he makes it, so it's a 2-point game. And Uganda decide to call timeout. Sorry, no, timeout Morocco. Okay, so they want to set their defense, and that's going to give Uganda time to talk about what they want to do as well. And in terms of free throw shooters for Uganda.
One more stop. One more stop. Hey, on va croire حيلة أنت غتاخذ الكرة هنا. عندهم هنا inbound ياك حيلة هنا تقص لي. On est en 2 contre 1. 2 contre 1. Et on arrête la balle. Si on est 2 contre 1, on ne fait pas faute. Mais si on est un individuel, il prend le كرة, on arrête le chrono. فهمنا؟ OK. N'importe qui va تساعد. C'est pas important. N'importe qui. on arrête le plus rapidement possible. Mais faites-le en essayant de prendre la balle. Mais
so in terms of free throw shooters for Uganda, Jimmy Anabu has made all 4 of his today. Ish Wainwright, 1 of 2. Druleba, 1 of 2. Dingu's hit both of his, but he's fouled out. Stanley Mogarwa is 2 of 4, and Okello is 2 of 3. What is the strategy? Do you try to get it into Anabu's hands? He's going to inbound the ball. Morocco, I think, will obviously go for the steal here, see if they can get it. And if they don't, I think they'll foul very quickly. And they do. They foul Druleba. And Abu Salam now has picked up his 4th foul. So I was just saying, Druleba is 1 of 2 at the line today. He's just 2 of 9 from the floor. And don't forget, he was the player involved in the collision which sent Omar Laani out of the game on a stretcher. And Druleba misses the first. Misses the second, but they stay with it. Can you believe it? Ish Wainwright, the offensive rebound and put back. They didn't box him out. Now the three-pointer, and the ball goes out of bounds. Unreal. Biggest contribution of the game from Ish Wainwright, without question. Morocco, a blunder. They didn't box him out. They had the perfect situation. Druleba missed his second free throw, his first and second. They could have come down for the tie or the win. And you have got to box out, and Morocco failed to do that. Granted, it's probably not easy to box out Wainwright. Oh, and the pump fake. The pump fake got Uganda off their feet. And the foul was called. Raw wire. So now 2 free throws. Make the first. Boy, amazing how much drama can take place in just seconds at the end of a basketball game. 93-90. He misses the second, and now they have to foul. Boy, they are going to breathe a sigh of relief when this thing is over, if in fact they win, Uganda, because Morocco, it looked almost, they had everything going their way. I mean, they had the momentum, the plays were breaking their way, but the failure to box out Ish Wainwright has proved to be potentially decisive, and they've also, Morocco, missed some key free throws. Inabu goes to 5 of 5 from the line. He can all but ice it if he makes this one. Nope, he doesn't. They chase the ball down, though, Inabu. And now they want to shoot again and see if they can get another basket. Nope, Morocco get it. That's how it finishes. Well, Morocco played their hearts out. They didn't give up. What a tremendous game, but Uganda have claimed a famous 94-90 win in Alexandria. Wow, one of the best games, maybe the best game that I've seen in this, all of these AfroBasket qualifiers. So exciting to see a team on the rise like Uganda, and also just pure magic just total respect for Morocco, who refused to give up. They were giving everything, all types of adversity. And I think that's a credit to the veterans in that team and their coach. They really, it's hard to believe this Morocco team is 0-2 in the qualifiers. I don't think there's any doubt that they'll go on to qualify personally, but we will see. Wow. We'll get a look at the standings. So those are the shooting numbers. Morocco missed a lot of free throws at the end of the game. Look at the 13 3-pointers for Uganda. I mean, that was decisive, really, in the grand scheme of things. Morocco out-rebounded Uganda. 10 steals for Uganda. Opong was just out of this world. And it just goes to show you how good Chua is. He just pours in the points. 25. Hyla also coming off the bench with those 20 points. He was phenomenal. Well, here's a look back, you know, and I may have spoken too soon. I think Morocco will go on and qualify. I mean, the reality is now, you know, you've got Egypt, you've got Cape Verde, you've got Morocco, and you've got Uganda. What a tremendous group that is. Egypt won their first game, as did Cape Verde. So, and Cape Verde can play like world beaters, and they can beat the best teams, and then they can lose to the worst teams. I mean, there's just so much unpredictability to go in Group B. It really places an incredible importance on the remaining games in this group. Cape Verde plays Egypt coming up next in Alexandria, and you've also got then tomorrow Uganda play Cape Verde at 4:30. Excuse me, is it 3:30? Anyway, tomorrow afternoon, and then Morocco will play Egypt in an all Northern African battle. And even then, it won't be decided because we have another window to be played. But this Uganda team, I think you could have said, had they not won this game, especially after getting up like they did, had they not won this game, I think it would have been really tough on them to get there. But now they have really, they've given themselves a really good chance. You know, this, I'm saying this just with 2 of their qualifiers played. They've got to play 4 more. So there is a lot of work to do for these teams. Magnificent. This is what the qualifiers, though, are all about. We're seeing some new talents. We're seeing some incredible performances. These players obviously love putting on the national team jersey and coming out and representing their country. Just some amazing efforts, you know, and I'm talking for both teams. We haven't even spoken about for Morocco, even though he missed some free throws late, Karim Gouraoui, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, he was flirting with the triple-double. I mean, that's how good he was. Yassine Hyla, I did mention, 20 points off the bench. And just over 17 minutes. Chua fouled out, but he had 25 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks. I mean, plus 34 efficiency. That is a monster performance for him. So credit to both teams. They were amazing. So Uganda now 1-1. Egypt 1-0, Cape Verde 1-0, and Morocco, after that painful loss, are 0-2. Cape Verde and Egypt, again, will get ready to play next here in Alexandria.